preparing
ABC 10
for
News anchor
Hurricane
Wale
Hilary.
Aliyu is live outside the National Weather Service tonight, leading team coverage from the field. Wale.
Yeah, the phrase we keep using is a calm before the storm because it still feels like a warm summer day out here in Rancho Bernardo, but we do know that rain is on the way as Hilary, which is right now a Category 4 hurricane, makes its way to San Diego. And whenever we get significant rain, there's of course a chance for flooding, especially in areas like Mission Valley. In some of our burn areas, wildfire victims are keeping a wary eye on the sky. ABC 10 News reporter Michael Chen looks at how one family hit hard by the Border 32 fire a year ago is preparing for this rain.
Early in the afternoon, the wind picked up outside John Gaskin's home in Del Zura ahead of a weekend that could bring a lot of rain.
It can make somebody nervous.
Gaskins knows something about nerves. Last August, he woke to the smell of smoke.
The sky was black.
As the Border 32 fire bore down on his family's 80-acre ranch, he evacuated a short time later. The next day, the sobering aftermath. The fire had claimed 4 barns, several vehicles, dozens of chickens, and a horse. Weeks later, a rainy forecast brought new worries. We were there as Gaskin's wife, Becky, piled the sandbags, and they would need them.
Here's how powerful those rains were. This is the creek bed that cuts through their property. It was about 6 to 8 feet deep. Well, after the debris flow and those rains, it's now 20 feet deep in some parts.
Over the past 3 decades,
The water came off of the mountains. It looked like it was waves on the ocean.
Gaskins has seen several massive rains trigger debris flows, one of them flooding their previous home built on lower ground. This time, with recent burn areas less able to absorb rainwater, more flooding concerns.
Took sand out of the creek and put it up there.
Gaskin's family has shored up the creek banks.
We put down sandbags to protect the porch.
And plans to stack up more sandbags before the rains come.
This weekend overnight, if the rain starts to come down hard, what will your sleep be like?
There probably won't be much of it. We know that it can take out a lot of stuff.
Michael Chen, ABC 10 News.
The family has also cleared a culvert, which has been a problem spot. In total, the Border 32 fire burned nearly 4,500 acres in the Barrett Junction area and destroyed 10 structures. And it is not just homeowners. Sharp Healthcare tells us they are also preparing for the impact of Hilary. They explain they are clearing the storm and roof drains as well as testing all the emergency equipment they might need, like portable generators and sump pumps, which helps pump out water from flooding. And they are also preparing extra sandbags. We are out again outside the National Weather Service tonight, right now, but earlier I did go inside to see their command center, and I spoke with the meteorologist in there about this historic storm for SoCal. I'm joined now by National Weather Service meteorologist Alex Tardy. How are we doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me here on TV.
Thank you for being here. Busy day, busy week for you all preparing for Hilary. What have things been like for you all in here as we get ready for the first ever tropical storm here in our area?
It's busy understatement, yeah, and it's just going to get busier as the storm approaches. We've been doing things that we don't normally do, like the Tropical Storm Watch that you mentioned. First time that's ever been issued.
People hear that and that sounds crazy, and all you need is what, 30, 40 mile per hour sustained winds to get to that point?
40 mile per hour sustained winds are higher, and that's what we're expecting with landfall with Hilary in San Diego. Therefore, there's a Tropical Storm Watch in effect.
So, and then it's been 75 plus years almost 75 years since we've had any kind of landfall in Southern California, is that correct?
That's correct. That would be 1939, where Long Beach took a direct hit, similar to what we might get here late Sunday in San Diego.
All right, now take us inside here. What are your meteorologists doing to prepare for Hilary's coming?
Probably the biggest thing is working on a consolidated message. How do we answer those questions like Tropical Storm Watch, Flood Watch, never had a hurricane, never had a tropical cyclone move right through San Diego? How do we answer those questions? So they are looking at different data sources and feeding different partners, aviation partners, emergency managers, fire, weather, first responders, the media like yourself.
Yeah.
They are figuring out how to best message the information.
That message, as he says, so important for us, the media, aviation, first responders, so many people. And remember, we will have team coverage leading up to the storm tonight as well as throughout this weekend. You can also follow along on the 10 News mobile app. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio, Nia.
Wale, thank you.